Hello, and welcome back to the English Circle. I'm Emily.
And I'm Alex. Today, we're talking about something that almost no one discusses, but almost every language learner feels: the boring version of yourself that appears when you speak a second language.
That feeling when you're fluent and funny in your native language. You make people laugh, you tell stories with passion, you have a personality that people love. Then you switch to English and suddenly you're simple, quiet, maybe even dull.
Yes, in my language, I'm the funny friend. I make sarcastic comments. I tell stories with perfect timing. In English, I feel like a child. I say basic things. I can't make jokes because I don't know if they'll land. I can't be sarcastic because tone is so hard. I feel like I've lost myself.
This is one of the most painful parts of language learning, the gap between who you are and who you can be in a second language. Today, we're going to talk about that gap, why it happens, and most importantly, how to start bringing your real self into your new language.
Because I don't want to be boring Alex forever. I want to be me in any language.
Alex, let's start by naming this experience. It's not just about vocabulary, it's about identity.
Yes, when I speak my native language, I know who I am. I know how to be funny, how to be warm, how to be serious. In English, I'm guessing. I'm performing, not being.
Research shows that bilingual people often feel like they have different personalities in different languages. It's not that you're changing, it's that you have access to different cultural scripts, different humor styles, different ways of connecting.
So the boring me isn't the real me. It's just the me that doesn't have all the tools yet.
Let's understand why humor and personality are particularly difficult. Reason 1, timing. Comedy is all about timing. In a second language, your processing is slower. By the time you've formed the joke, the moment has passed. Reason 2, tone. Sarcasm, irony, wit, they live in tone of voice. In a second language, you're focused on pronunciation, so tone becomes flat. Reason 3, cultural references. Jokes often rely on shared cultural knowledge. If you don't share that background, the joke doesn't land. Reason 4, fear of offending. You don't know the boundaries. What's funny in your culture might be offensive in another, so you play it safe. Reason 5, vocabulary gaps. The perfect word for that witty comment? You don't have it, so you say something basic instead.
That's exactly it. I have the thought, the funny thought, but by the time I've translated it, found the words, and checked if it's appropriate, the conversation has moved on.
To bring your real personality into English, use the persona framework. It's a step-by-step process for rediscovering yourself in a new language.
Persona. I love that. We're building our English personality.
P, permission to be a beginner. Your English personality won't be as rich as your native one, yet. That's okay. E, embrace your authentic self. Don't try to be someone else. Bring your humor, your stories. R, rehearse your personality. Practice your jokes, your stories, your witty comments, alone first. S, start small. Try humor in low-stakes situations first. O, observe and collect. Notice how funny native speakers tell jokes. Collect phrases. N, name your personality traits. What makes you, you? Write them down, then find ways to express them. A, accept the gap and celebrate progress. You're building. It takes time.
So I need to be patient with myself while actively working on it.
The first step is the hardest. Give yourself permission to sound like a beginner in your new language, even if you're advanced in other ways.
But I'm not a beginner. I've studied for years.
In vocabulary and grammar, no. But in humor, in personality, in cultural nuance, you are a beginner, and that's okay.
So I need to separate English ability from personality expression?
Yes, your English ability is intermediate or advanced. Your English personality is still developing. Treat it with the same kindness you'd give a child learning to be funny. Here's a trap many learners fall into. They try to copy a native speaker personality instead of bringing their own.
Oh, I've tried to be more like a British comedian I like, and it felt so fake.
Exactly. Your humor comes from you. The goal isn't to sound like a native speaker, it's to sound like your English.
So I need to figure out how to be me, not how to be them?
Here's a practical tip. Rehearse your personality alone.
Like practice being funny by myself?
Yes. Think of a story you tell in your native language, one that always makes people laugh. Translate it. Then tell it out loud to yourself. Record it. Listen. Adjust.
That feels strange, but I can see how it would help.
Also, practice your go-to funny comments. If you're someone who makes sarcastic observations, prepare a few in English. Not scripts, but frameworks. So when the moment comes, you're not starting from zero. Don't try your most sophisticated humor in high-stakes situations first.
So not in a job interview?
Definitely not. Start with friends who know you and know you're learning, low-pressure social situations, online spaces where you can write first, one small joke, not a whole comedy routine.
Test the waters, see what works, adjust.
Become a student of humor in your target language.
Like research?
Yes, watch comedians, listen to podcasts. Notice, how do they set up a joke? What timing do they use? What topics are funny in this culture? What words do they use for punchlines? Collect phrases. That's what she said, if appropriate. I'm just saying, for playful opinions. No, but seriously, though. Transition. I couldn't help but notice. Sarcastic setup.
So I'm building a library of humor tools.
Here's a powerful exercise. Write down what makes you, you.
In my native language?
Yes, then translate. For example, in my native language, I am witty and sarcastic, warm and encouraging with friends, passionate about storytelling, playful with wordplay. Now in English, I need sarcasm phrases that work, words of encouragement, storytelling structure, puns and wordplay. This one is hard.
This makes it concrete. I'm not just be more funny, I have specific goals.
Finally, accept that there will always be a gap between your native personality and your English personality. For now.
That's depressing.
But here's the hope. The gap shrinks over time. Every joke that lands, every moment of connection, every time someone laughs at your comment, you're building your English self.
So, celebrate the small wins?
Yes, when you make someone smile in English, that's a victory. When you say something slightly witty and it works, celebrate. You're becoming yourself in a new language. Let's practice. Alex, tell me a short, funny story from your life. First in your native way, then let's work on the English version.
Okay, in my language, I'd tell this story about the time I tried to cook for a date and set off the smoke alarm. It's hilarious because of the way I describe my panic.
Great! Now in English. Let's build it.
So I wanted to impress this person I was dating. I decided to cook. Big mistake. I put bread in the toaster, but I forgot to check the setting. Suddenly, smoke everywhere. The alarm is screaming. I'm waving a towel like a crazy person. My date is laughing so hard they're crying. We ordered pizza.
That's perfect. It's vivid, it's funny, and it's you. The words aren't fancy, but the story works. Now, sarcasm. This is tricky because tone matters so much.
How do I do it without sounding mean?
Use verbal cues that signal humor. Oh, great idea. With a smile and eye roll. Because that worked so well last time. Yeah, because more meetings is exactly what we need. Said no one ever after a statement. Practice. Friend, we should have a 7 a.m. meeting tomorrow. Alex, smile, slight eye roll. Oh, 7 a.m. Perfect timing. Because we all love mornings, right? Perfect! The smile and tone signal it's playful, not mean. Let's build your personality vocabulary toolkit. For humor, that's hilarious. I'm just messing with you. Just kidding. I couldn't resist. In case it wasn't obvious, that was a joke. For warmth, I'm so proud of you. You've got this. I believe in you. That means a lot to me. I'm here for you. For playful opinions, hot take, unpopular opinion, but I might be alone in this, but call me crazy, but for storytelling, you won't believe what happened. So picture this. Fast forward to, long story short,
I'm just messing with you is such a useful phrase for playful teasing.
the truth. Your personality is not gone. It's just under construction in this new language.
That's beautiful.
The wit, the warmth, the humor, the depth, it's all still inside you. You're just building the bridge to bring it into English. And every time you speak, every time you try, you're adding another plank to that bridge.
So the boring version isn't the real me? The real me is just in transit.
Yes. And one day, you'll look back and realize you've arrived. Let's recap the PERSONA framework. P, permission to be a beginner in personality expression. E, embrace your authentic self, not a copy. R, rehearse your stories and jokes alone. S, start small and low-stakes situations. O, observe and collect humor phrases. N, name your personality traits and target them. A, accept the gap and celebrate progress.
And your personality challenge is this. This week, share one story or make one joke in English that feels like you. It could be with a friend, in a language exchange, or even just recorded on your phone. Notice how it feels. Celebrate that you tried.
Alex, what's one part of your personality you're going to work on bringing into English?
My storytelling. I have so many funny stories in my language. I want to learn to tell them in English with the same energy, the same timing, the same me.
I can't wait to hear them. Listeners, now it's your turn.
In the comments, tell us one thing about your personality that you struggle to express in English. Are you funny, warm, sarcastic, deep? Share what you're working on, and let's support each other.
If this episode speaks to your soul, share it with a friend who feels boring in their second language. Remind them they're not boring. They're just building.
Subscribe to the English Circle the podcast for more episodes that go deep into the heart of language learning.
Remember, you haven't lost your personality. You're just learning to introduce it to a new friend. Be patient. Be brave. Be you. Speak your truth, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.